Thank you for calling the Tom the Treeman Show. This is Kat. Who am I speaking with?
This is Camryn.
Hi, Camryn. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
We're doing fine, thanks. I'm so glad you're able to call in and join us here at the Tom the Treeman Show. And for our audience, I'd just like to go ahead and let them know this is Camryn Wilson. She's a 17-year-old singer and songwriter from North Carolina, and I know that you have a EP out called Glimpse. Would you like to tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, it's actually coming out on the 27th of September.
Oh, okay.
I've been working all summer on it, and it has a lot of songs that I wrote myself. And most of them are actually my first songs I've ever written. I've written them pretty much a long time ago, 2 years ago, but I've never really recorded them or anything. So that's what this one is mostly that's what's mostly on Glimpse.
Nice. So it's original work that you've created yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Honestly, that's pretty impressive. 17 years old, and I know at 17 I wasn't doing anything like that. And I actually see that you have on your YouTube, I saw that you have some of your videos up too, and you guys, even your videos look, you went all out.
Yeah.
So what got you started in music? When did you start, and how did you, think, well, this is what I want to do?
I've been singing pretty much my whole life. It's just something I've naturally done. But the whole career part, I started about 3 years ago. I was at Carolina Sandstar in Charlotte, and it was my first time performing, and it was a contest, and I met another artist. His name was Austin Porter. He's still a singer and stuff, but he was saying how he had a producer, and he said he loved the sound of my voice when he heard me sing, and he invited me to come to a music video thing for him. And that's when I met my producer, which was also his producer.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah. So I kind of test the waters at first. I did a cover to Rolling in the Deep, and that's when I really started liking it, because I got to see what the studio was like and just what it was like to actually hear myself on a recording professionally done.
Yeah, and Rolling in the Deep, that's a real challenge for vocally.
Yeah.
Wow. So you just jump right in with both feet. So do you have any favorite artist or anybody that inspires your sound?
Sorry, can you repeat that? I can't really hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have any favorite artists or singers that inspire your sound?
Oh yeah. Well, the first one it was Katy Perry, because I actually met her when I was 8.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so I really liked her, but right now I really like Alicia Cara.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's the style. I love her style and her message she puts in her music.
Very nice. I know. I'm familiar with some of her sound too, so that's really cool.
Yeah.
So I know that I see you have some performance dates on your website. Do you have it? And you've obviously been performing for a couple of years now. Do you have any experiences or any you must not. Are you still nervous when you get on stage?
Sometimes. It just kind of depends, I guess. Of where it is, and the thing that really gets to me now is when the stadium's huge. When it's really, really big. I did the national anthem before at Charlotte Motor Speedway before, and that was a huge stadium.
Oh my goodness!
It really.
Yeah,
I was whoa, the pressure's on now.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I watch NASCAR, so I know that's a huge venue right there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So, was that the biggest place you've probably been to? Largest?
Probably, actually.
Do you have any like favorite shows that you've done so far?
Oh, my favorite, I did like a tour thing. It's kind of like Teen Hoot, but it really wasn't Teen Hoot. But it was like that vibe. It was called Stand for Change. And I met a lot of people there. I met like George Padilla and just all these viners and YouTubers and singers. It was kind of really, it was really cool to like be friends with people who are also in the same business. And have them like support you, and I just thought it was really cool.
It's like kind of like a community or a network.
Yeah, it was like a big family when we got there.
Nice.
Because we all stuck together. Yeah, and they put us in one hotel room, and that's when we really got to know each other. And that's when we realized it was just like a family.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's like off stage, afterwards and everything. That's when everybody's like hair comes down and everybody starts talking.
Yeah.
What basically inspires your actual like songwriting? Like, where do you get some of your ideas for your songs?
I kind of get mine from like life experiences that I've had. And then also like I just get inspired by the society now. Like, 'cause like I said, I like Alicia Cara's sound, like the message that she sends, like the Wild Things, that song. I love that message so much. So I just kind of look at like society and what like open-minded person would say.
Nice. And so, like, how's this work with your school? I know you're still in school. So, I mean, are you a junior or a senior, and how do you balance everything?
It's not too hard. Like, there's times where I do have to have performances. Weekends open for performances. But that's usually when I book my performances, is on the weekends, since I do have school, or like after school.
And so do your classmates or any of your friends, like, they what is their reaction to your EP and, your performing?
They really like it a lot. I have a best friend who comes with me all the time to different performances. And she gets to see how it's like, because she's also a singer. Like, she's not like in the business, but she does it more as a hobby. But she likes to just tag along a lot.
She gets to like see what's going on without having to jump in there.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually fun. And I know you have like lots of social media accounts and places for people to follow you and keep up to date on your news and to get your album and stuff. Do you want to share with everybody how to find you?
Yeah. Well, I have a website which pretty much has all the links to everything, where you can pre-order my CD and like merchandise, and it also has all the links to my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and all that. And that website is CamrynWilsonMusic.com, and I spell my name differently. It's Camryn.
Very good. Yeah, that's definitely important. Otherwise, people be, spelling it differently and be like, I'm lost. Awesome. So do you have a venue or a show or a performer that you would love to perform with someday? Like a dream show or something?
I would like to perform here, actually, where I live. It's Time Warner Cable Arena here. It's in Charlotte, and I would just love to perform there, because that's where I actually saw a lot of performers that I really, really admire. So it'll be kind of cool just to be like, oh, this is where they stood, and I'm doing it now.
And you said you met Katy Perry when you were 8 years old. How'd that happen?
Well, it was like right when I Kissed a Girl came out, and she was doing like a little tour thing where she visited all the local radio stations and had like a private concert.
Uh-huh.
And we were actually, it was me, my best friend, my mom were in the car on the way back home from the beach. And so we called in and we got the tickets, and then we went to go see her.
Oh my gosh.
And it was really cool. Yeah.
That had to be fun.
Yeah, it was.
Now, I know I've seen like on your YouTube that you did some covers of some other performers and everything as well. So do you have a favorite one of those?
My favorite cover that I've done has probably been Love the Way You Lie Part 2.
Nice. So, let's see. So you're in school, and do you plan on going on to like college after high school, or?
I just think it just depends on like what comes next, pretty much, like what is in my lap at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So like if like the music thing does get big, I'll just stick with music. But I do want to go to college for like real estate and stuff.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
It's good to have, like other things that you're doing too. And it's good to know the more you know.
Yeah.
Plus then, you could be a big star and handle your own real estate.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Or you'll be selling houses and people will be like, wait a minute, I saw you on the show. So now, how would you describe your sound if, to somebody new?
I would say more, like Alicia Cara, like the whole, not rebel, but saying things that probably should be said in this society nowadays.
What kind of things would you like? What messages do you think are like important to share?
Well, like probably like be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't try to be everybody like around you. Just try to be yourself as much as possible.
That's definitely important, and a lot of folks don't a lot of folks don't hear that enough, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I personally, I have two daughters that are in high school. One's 17 and one's 14. And I know that's a big issue with a lot of among them and their peers. And quite a few of them, kind of like go through different stages and trying on different things, trying to fit in with different crowds and stuff. And, I've watched some of these kids since they were in elementary school. And I'm like, but you're great the way you are. You don't need to pretend to be somebody else.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to hear positive music, and that you're putting that out there for for other kids to hear. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Did you have anything that you wanted to share with everybody? Like any other news or?
I do have a performance coming up that's also on my website, which is on October. Mm-hmm. It's the Jubilee. Is what it's called.
Okay, where's that going to be at, and what the times and stuff?
I'm not actually sure. I have to probably look it up. There's like a lot of like performances coming up, and I get them really mixed up.
Well, let me see, because I do have your website handy. I see the Jubilee is on October 1st at 7 p.m.
Yes, that sounds right.
Let's see what the location. And, it's Facebook. And, it's at Union Grove in North Carolina.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, so that's like a festival with a bunch of different bands too, huh?
Yes.
Cool. So do you have any other festivals that you want, that maybe in your local scene, that you want to work at in the future or perform at?
Not that I can think of on the top of my head. There's a lot of places I'd love to go to. Like, I would love to go to like Italy and perform there.
Wow. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Let's see. I do hope that when you if you have any more news or albums or concerts or anything that you want to share with us in the future, please feel free to contact us again, because it's definitely it's been wonderful being able to talk to you and get to know you. And I'm planning on playing some of your music for our audience as well.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, and I hope you have a great weekend, and lots of luck with your sales and stuff on your album.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Tell me how you feel, tell me how you feel about me. Tell me that you love me, tell me you can't live without me. All that stuff you said before irrelevant. Nowadays I got a lot of women, I can sell a chick, but I don't like to brag though. Cause you past life, you the reason that I moved on. Get your act right, let me tell you about last night. Since you hear me right now, you don't love me, cause you cheating, why you near me right now?
It must be nice, must be nice, must be nice, must be nice. It must be nice, the way that you broke my heart, broke my heart. It must be nice, must be nice, must be nice, must be nice. It must be nice, the way that you broke my heart, broke my heart. You used to brighten up my day, now I don't know what to say. Never gonna get away with treating girls that way. You're such a player. Don't wanna play head game. You're the one to blame. We will never be the same, and it's a crying shame. You're the one who messed up. Knocked me down when I got right up. I'll be crying now. Standing strong and I'm not gonna take it. You stole my heart and you could not break it. The world comes around. It must be nice, must be nice, must be nice, must be nice. It must be nice, the way that you broke my heart, broke my heart. It must be nice, must be nice, must be nice, must be nice. It must be nice, the way that you broke my heart, broke my heart. I really feel bad for you. You don't know what to do. You look so confused, like a kid can't tie a shoe. Dumb. You should go run and hide. No one by your side. You push them all away. Now no one. It must be nice, must be nice, must be nice, must be nice. It must be nice, the way that you broke my heart, broke my heart. It must be nice, must be nice, must be nice, must be nice. It must be nice, the way that you broke my heart, broke my heart. You're the one who messed up. Knocked me down, but I got right up. I'll be crying now. Standing strong and I'm not gonna take it. You stole my heart and you could not break it. The world comes around.
Nowadays I know you hated that I made it, cause we could've been a couple, but I'm happy that we faded. Oh my god, you wanna be a fan because you think I'm famous, but I'm not even famous. You just blinded by my fan base. Said 90K on Twitter, guess I'm famous in the making. You just told me that you love me, but we speak a different language. Don't you tell me that you love me when that other guy was banging. Now I got a lot of women, you think you're taking.
It must be nice, must be nice, must be nice, must be nice. It must be nice, the way that you broke my heart, broke my heart. It must be nice, must be nice, must be nice, must be nice. It must be nice, the way that you broke my heart, broke my heart. It must be nice, must be nice, must be nice, must be nice. It must be nice, the way that you broke my heart, broke my heart. turn